Hey everybody, welcome to the Fit40 Podcast and welcome to episode 2 in the series, Why You're So Fat. This is where I come in and basically I just bust all the reasons why people think they're so fat. I kind of make fun of them a little bit. I poke the bear a little bit, not to make you feel bad or to fat shame you, but to let you know, really think about what you're saying because some of these things are really silly and we love to stick to excuses that we want to hang on to give us a reason to keep us from being held accountable. And so I just want to bust them things up a little bit, have a little bit of fun, but to let you know that I'm here and I care and I want to help you. All I want to do is help people. Please help me, help you. And together we can do this and we can get your fitness goals, your fitness training, your nutrition on track and headed in the right direction. In episode 1, I had a few people make fun of me. Awesome. And I received a few text messages. It was really good. Overall, I didn't make too many people mad, but I did make some people think. So here we go. The next 5 on my list of why you're so fat. Number 1, it's my hormones. Most people think their hormones are wrecked. It's cortisol, it's insulin, it's my thyroid. Do hormones really matter? Yes, but they don't magically create body fat out of thin air. Hormones can increase hunger, they can lower energy, and they can reduce spontaneous movement. But fat gain always comes from a calorie surplus. So no matter what your hormones are, it's the calorie surplus. Your hormones may be out of whack, and your hormones could be the culprit in helping you overeat, but they're not what's causing the weight gain. It is you overeating. Your hormones may load the gun, but the calories pull the trigger. All right, let's move to number 2. Number 2 is one of my favorites. Mark, I don't eat that much. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You do eat that much. And the problem with this is you genuinely believe you don't eat that much. And I love asking this every time, and this is the 100% answer. Are you tracking? Well, no. Will you track? No. You don't know where you're at until you know where you've been. Know what I'm saying? Couple things. You forget liquid calories. You definitely underestimate portions. You don't count taste testing bites. You don't count licks. Now, this one's legit. I like this one. At least you're heading the right track is I eat healthy foods. But the problem is you eat too much of the healthy food. No matter what you're eating, if you eat too much, you're going to gain weight. I'm a fan of keto. I'm technically a fan of any diet that it'll work for you, and it can be long-term. It's not super restrictive. Keto is pretty restrictive. And I know a lot of people who are fat keto dieters because they believe this lie. And the thing is, when you're eating a high-fat diet, fat has 9 calories per gram of fat. Carbs and protein only have 4 grams. And the thing is, you just bacon, and guess what? You're fat. All right? You're eating all bacon is not going to magically make you skinny. If you want to be fat adapted, boom. Hey, go for it. I'm all for it. You still can't overeat. You're not overweight because you eat junk. You're overweight because you eat too much, even if it's organic. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, I'm just getting older. Guess what? I'm older. It's not getting older that drops your metabolism. You're moving less. This is what we call NEAT, N-E-A-T, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Muscle mass decreases if you don't train. Testosterone and estrogen, they shift. But metabolism doesn't fall off a cliff at 40. What actually happens, you move less, you train less intensely, you recover slower, you keep eating like you're 25 and part of a frat. You're not fat because you're 42. You're fat because you live like you're retired. Man, when I was in the food business and we had a buffet, people would just come in and they just pile on their food. And then they get full, all right? And so what most people don't know is you have different compartments in your stomach, okay? So you eat your regular food too much, but then you've got the dessert shelf. All right. Everybody can always fit more on their dessert shelf. They're stuffed. They already unbuttoned their pants at the table, and they hadn't had dessert yet. So what do? Well, inside their stomach, they'll get, the dessert, and they put on their dessert. They put on their dessert shelf. Therefore, they can fit more. Therefore, you're overeating, and therefore, you're not moving more. You go home and lay down, and you're just moving a lot less whenever you're over 40. Last time I talked about how my kids now, I have 2 little kids, they never stop moving, and people always say, I wish my metabolism was like those kids. No, it's not their metabolism. They just don't stop moving. I asked one of the kids yesterday, hey, could you go get daddy a cup? And it was just like a sprint. It was a 5-second all-out sprint. There and back. That's what they're doing. What we do is we wake up, we sit in our car, we drive to work, we get to work. Usually we sit down at a desk, we get in our car, we drive to lunch, sit down, eat lunch, get in our car, sit down, drive back to work, finish out the day while you're sitting at work, not moving, drive home, cook dinner, sit at the table, or most of y'all sitting on your couch and watch TV. Then you watch your shows. I see it on Facebook. What's a great series to get into on Netflix? It's because you're sitting down watching TV. You're not moving. And then you lay down, go to bed, and wash, rinse, repeat. I had one guy tell me, said, well, after dinner, I take a nap. And then I wake up and I go to bed. You're not moving. If you go to ball games, you sit in the bleachers. You're not out walking around. I knew one father, one dad, his girls would practice ball, and he walked the continuous time. And every now and then he would jog. And guess what? To this day, that's been several years ago, and this man still looks phenomenal. All right, let's go to point number 4. It's genetic. This one kind of drives me crazy a little bit, Oprah. And it's not genetic. What's genetic is your mom and dad taught you to eat biscuits and gravy, toast and jelly, cereal, Pop-Tarts, McDonald's. They gave that to you as a child. That's what was passed down to you because you're still eating like that. You're eating garbage and you're saying, well, my mom and dad's fat, so I'm fat. No, you ate. Your mom and dad are fat. Look how they eat. You eat just like them. And now you're passing it on to your kids. All right? And here's the thing. It's been passed down to you. You're passing it on to your kids. And if your kids are overweight, sorry, touchy subject, boop, I'm going to poke the bear. It's your fault. You're putting it in the house for the children to eat. Truth. Genetics load tendencies. Higher appetite, lower satiety, and slower metabolic adaptation. But genetics don't override physics. Your genetics might make it harder, but they don't make it impossible. And they definitely don't make calories irrelevant. Why you're so fat, number 5. I work out all the time. They say, I train 4 days a week, Mark. But the problem is, that's the only movement you're getting, okay? 45 minutes, hour and a half training does not give you a license to overeat. Most workouts burn 250 to 400 calories, and you feel so happy about that you're working out today, you go reward yourself with a 500-calorie meal. I have one lady that has been with me in the gym almost 10 years now, and she tells me this a lot. But the problem is, just like some of the other reasons, she loves not holding herself accountable. She comes up with all these different excuses. She'll jump on every fad diet. I kid you not. We'll wear a sweat belt, okay, and then complain that the air conditioner's not on. Will drink and eat like a queen on the weekends and complain she's not losing weight. The thing is, you cannot out-train a consistent fork. The fork to mouth consistency, you can't out-train it. Facts. You've proven it. Most people aren't overweight because they don't work hard. They're overweight because they reward themselves too often. I have a child like this. Anytime we do something great, anytime we're one day consistent, we have to reward ourselves for everything. I deserve this. I deserve this, Dad. I deserve this, Dad. I deserve that, Dad. I've been 2 days. Listen, you're not helping yourself out. That's it for today. Those are the next 5 reasons why you're so fat. Now, again, I want to try to coddle you a little bit. We bring these things out to hold accountability. We bring these things out for knowledge. Some people just don't know. And then we also bring things out to poke fun a little bit of the things that we say to ourselves, okay? And it's okay to make fun of yourself. It's okay for me to make fun of you because you don't even know if I'm technically making fun of you, you know? But I probably am. So what? Get over yourself. It's okay. I'm here to help. Well, how can I help you? In the description below, we have access to online training. We can help you with online training. We can help you with online nutrition. Also, if you're in the Durant, Oklahoma area, please come in, schedule a 15-minute consultation with me, and we can help you get started on the right track. If you think peptide's your game, hit me up, schedule an appointment with me, message me, however you'd like to do that, and we can make sure not only do you just get on some peptides, but you actually get on a program that's going to help you maintain your muscle mass and get you on a right nutrition plan for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Fit40 Podcast. Do not forget, we have workouts down here. Get a workout, get a couple workouts in. The main thing is consistency in anything that you do with your workouts and your nutrition and your moving. You have to be consistent because, again, we cannot out-train a consistent fork because that sucker's always consistent. Anyway, have a great day and I'll see you on the next episode.